Mic check.
Mic check. Me. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
All right, we good. I think
Sorry. Okay, go.
we good. Okay, welcome to episode. I'll put the number here. Um, today I have my friends. Alex. Um,
Hello.
introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Alex.
Awesome.
Amazing.
I don't know what to
Content.
say. I mean, I'm bad at Overwatch. I play Overwatch sometimes. That's all I have to say. What am I doing?
Awesome. Thank you, Alex. Next we have
Coach.
the one and only Asian friend I have, Wong. Wong, introduce yourself, please.
Hello. I'm Wong. I'm Asian and Canadian.
Wow, amazing.
Yes,
Alright.
very amazing.
All right,
Indeed.
and then
Fortnite Pro.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not
Fortnite
pro.
oh
guy.
yeah, and then I have here my guest, or instead of actually my guest, my dad, the one and only Trey. Please introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm Trey, and I just play Overwatch, and I'm addicted. So help me.
Yeah, and he's stuck in plat. It's crazy, guys. But
Yeah.
round of applause for my guest. Today's topic
God.
is today's top.
Whatever's on top of our mind. XD.
Today's topic is artificial intelligence. Wow. So I've been reading
Mhm.
about the news and stuff like that. You know, I like to read about the news. I think Alex likes to read about the news. Wong, I don't think so.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah, you just play Fortnite. It's fine. But yeah. So I've been reading about the news. I saw a bunch of tech, a bunch of stuff. CES was about like a couple
Oh, that was
weeks
so
ago.
cool.
Yeah, boom.
CES.
See, this is why me and Alex read the news. But CES happened, a lot of tech, and then I was thinking in my mind when I was like sleeping in my bed, and I was like, well, CES is happening, artificial, like bunch of tech. There's a car that was self-driving. I saw Mark as Brownlee made a video about it, and I was like, well, some people don't like the idea of AI. I don't really like it too much in different scenarios, but as of right now, what do you guys think of AI? Just on top of your head.
I mean, it's pretty sick though. I don't know.
I mean, like, I have a feeling like my kids' kids are gonna live iRobot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like Terminator or something like that.
Yeah. I I mean, I think it's cool, but I
Mhm.
think it's gonna have its limits to the point where, well, I don't think there is a limit. I
Ooh.
just feel like it's gonna get to a point where people are gonna start writing and be like, "Hey, I guess people are AI now," type of thing, like robots or
Mhm.
I don't
Mhm.
know.
It's already getting like that. Like the
Yeah,
scariness of it.
it's getting to a point
Okay.
Like
where people are starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable about
Right.
what we
Right.
put computers in
the
or
McDonald's by
AI.
my house doesn't have a cashier anymore. They don't have
Oh,
cashiers. They
that's
have
unfortunate.
here, right? And there's not even like a register. It's just like a desk, and you go over there if you have like a problem with the machine.
Wow.
Anybody there, and like you order from a machine, and it takes cash and card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
have
seen
that
those.
too. Yeah.
1000 IQ.
Here it's a so basically, well, here's my idea on AIs, because basically artificial intelligence is basically a computer, anything sort of like that can basically learn from its own experience and make itself better, pretty much. For me, I think on some stuff is definitely not a very good idea. Some stuff is easy, but there's definitely I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Mhm.
You have guys saw the vid like where Alexia is just like, or Alexa, I don't know how to say it, like
Yes,
just
Alexa.
started laughing
Freaking cool.
randomly.
Yeah,
That was
but
fake.
that was yeah. It was like a thing though. It was weird.
Yep, I'm telling you, dude, iRobot.
Yo,
Happening.
imagine you just walk in your room, you chilling, and
Mhm.
then you just hear ha 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 from your like artificial like speaker thing.
Artificial
I
speaker.
I would
But
want.
It's,
I would
how would
freak
you
out.
call Alexa? Alexa, like
Wait, what?
how would you classify it? A speaker like as what?
Uh,
I don't know. That's a good question.
yeah, you just stumped us. Wow.
Oof.
Uh,
I would just call it an AI.
wow.
Just a
Yeah,
Google.
Yeah.
Just pretty much a Google
yeah. Um, here,
that
cause
you could talk to.
cause there's been a couple stuff I do want to talk about like different like scenarios and stuff. One thing that Trey, I'm thinking you might have heard, maybe Wong, but it was basically I remember there was I think a League of Legend or Dota game, and basically this top pro player was basically going against an AI. I think out of 4 matches, a top player, the top player dude, won one time, and the AI after every mistake just started learning and learning more, and basically beat the player. Have you
I
Right.
guys heard of
mean,
it?
I think.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That's a thing.
Yeah.
AI nowadays are adapting
Even to games
to,
now.
yeah, like okay. I'm just gonna bring a little bit of Overwatch into this, but like, let's say you're playing Ash, which is the newest hero in the game, right? And you throw out your Q, which is Bob, right? 1200 HP, literally has aimbot. Like,
Yeah.
how is that fair? Like, I know that's like little to do with what adapting has to do, right? But AI,
So
like, how is that fair to a human that makes mistakes than to a robot that
yeah,
doesn't?
but
That, and if it does, it's never gonna make that mistake again.
but there is some flaws with that though. Um, but as at least it's a Bob that that it stays in one place. Think of it as instead of the Bob as the AI, think of like the Ash as the AI.
Right. Yeah.
Basically, there's no human error. It's basically it has like insane reaction. There's like nothing can go wrong. Basically, that's basically
Please nerf.
yeah. I mean, and there was another. Well, here, you guys, any thought about that and stuff like that? No.
Ash.
No.
What? Just
No,
the
just
AI
AI
in games.
in
AI
general.
in games.
I don't know. I mean, in Overwatch especially, like the AI is like not great.
No.
Mhm.
Training room, it's like not even a great training room. Like it's just a bunch of bots. But I mean, they're in a training room.
Like, sorry to intervene, but like even in custom games, like there's not even all bots for like every single hero. Like there's not
Yeah.
even a bot for the tracer because they can't like spend time on putting her movement into a bot because she'd be OP, or it just should be just be a long time to develop it. But like AI
Just
is
like
something we have to be careful with in the if video games are not, in my opinion.
Um. Okay. Here. And then there's also another from artificial intelligence. There was this robot. Actually, there's robot artificial intelligence. Um. Was actually it basically almost looked human. I forgot
Mhm.
her name was like Sophia. Her name was Sophia.
oh yeah,
Yeah, and she
I
went
think I've heard
to
it.
she went to I think Saudi Arabia, and they actually
yeah,
gave
she
her citizenship.
yeah, I saw that.
That's crazy. I mean, there's some stuff like what people were saying like when she talks like, "I want to destroy all humanity of all kind."
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
she has like
Yeah.
facial expressions and
Yeah.
stuff.
What do you guys think about like that type of artificial
That's pretty
intelligence?
creepy. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's like that. Like what we were saying before, definitely Terminator slash iRobot moment.
Yeah, that's a burn it right there. That's where you stop.
Yeah, that's the limit.
Yeah, because that sort
I
of.
think
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad. My bad.
Elon Musk's idea of AI, like with the whole driving thing and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because if everyone, the thing about driving with AI is the only way it will ever work is if either everybody has it or nobody has it. You know what I mean? Like it can't
Yeah.
be
To the rich.
versus yeah, it can't be human versus AI car. Like it won't work. They'll
Mhm.
either it'll be the computer's fault or the person's fault, and in court they'll always rule against the computer because it can't defend itself.
Mhm.
It would be easy to prosecute them and then get a ton of money from Tesla. So, or whatever
True.
car company it is that has
Right.
the.
Mhm.
Either way, it's just like a bad idea. So it would either have to be everyone has on the street, like they'd have to make the AI for driving so cheap that it would have that everyone would have to have it, and then so then they could have like a a long grid of AI, so there'd be no more crashes at all, unless there was like
Mhm.
some sort of small error.
True.
Well,
Mm.
they have been getting a little cheaper. It used to be like what, like 100,000 for like their Teslas. Now it's bringing it down to 30,000.
Yeah. Did you hear about the $5,000 Tesla?
What?
What?
What the fuck?
5K.
Fucking
Never heard of
bike?
It's
OP.
there. So Elon Musk's like main goal now is to make a Tesla that is at least $5,000.
Oh my god.
He wants that's his goal, is to make it $5,000. He
Fuck.
wants to make it
5K.
I mean,
he wants to make it like the everybody car, so
Mhm.
everyone in the world would have this car, and like it wouldn't be
I
like
mean, it's not a terrible idea,
But
but
I mean, that kind of sounds really far fetched from where we're at right now.
yeah.
exactly.
I mean, that's a pretty big step
Wow.
from because like
He
AI
thought-
is not easy to like make or just like produce and code in general. It does take time and money,
Yeah.
lots of
Yeah.
money.
I think the idea behind it though was that if he makes so many of them, that it'll just be so cheap. Like if he was able
Mhm.
to mass produce them at like Coke, like a can of Coke.
Like Coca-Cola or
everyone's buying it.
Coke.
No.
Coca-Cola.
Coke is
Obviously.
To mass
Right.
produce it like that, and just do all that type of stuff would be easier. But
Hmm. I mean, I like Elon Musk, but like the stuff he's saying. I mean, I kind of like wish it was happy. I feel like it's kind of far fetched. Like, like him, we're going into the Mars by like 22 or something like that. I mean,
Okay.
as much as I want to
Uh,
believe it, it sounds like
I would like to believe that.
yeah,
yes,
but
I would
like,
like to believe
is it really gonna happen?
that. No.
No, not really.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, or like the what's it called, like bringing
We
the
could barely get a
cars.
robot to Mars.
Yeah, but like a freaking Wally looking ass rover on Mars.
Like, and the thing about that is, even if we did send somebody to Mars, it would take like a century for them to get there.
It takes
It's
20
depending
years.
on-
far.
I think it takes like
it
10
was
years.
2 years.
Yeah, 2
Yeah, it
years.
was like
2 years?
Yeah.
it was like 2
I
years.
didn't know.
to get
I
there.
didn't know that was that long,
Cut
but
off.
like still, like, and
They,
would they put them to sleep or would they be awake that entire time?
Awake.
I think
You
they're
have to be
awake.
I'm pretty sure
had
they're
to-
like. The
Like,
fuck?
I mean that, like, like like Star Trek,
Cryogenic.
The
like
fuck?
yeah, like Star Wars
Oh.
or Star Trek type of things. You know what I mean?
They could do that, but it would just they might die when they get out of
Mhm.
cryogenic.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, see, and that's what we need. You know, like
Fuck, you want to be
and
the
more
next May?
advancements.
You want
Be
to
the
be
next Star Wars, dude. Next
When-
Star Trek. I mean,
That's what I'm gonna do right before I die. Like when I'm like 50, I'm gonna sign a contract, and they're gonna cryo freeze me until they have like bionic powers, and then they're gonna undo
What
it.
the
I'm just gonna
fuck?
install that on my body, and I'm just gonna leave.
now those are goals right there. Definitely.
I do.
I mean, like back to like the humanoid like AI robot thingamajigger, like the in the games and stuff that of what's that game called? Detroit Become Human. Like, what would you actually think if side or like isn't like we're going into that path?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I never played the game,
Well,
so
yeah,
I
me
have
neither.
very little to view.
I mean, but like the plot or trailer and stuff like that.
I do not know
Terminator
the
type
plot.
stuff.
Wow.
It's mostly it's like Terminator.
It's like Terminator. I've never seen it. Like I've seen people play it like a little bit, but I was like right in the middle or the end or the I don't know whatever is
Isn't it
like,
like-
happening.
That the humans to get like advancements on their bodies, like through
Mm.
technology.
No, it was basically just like humanoid robots that basically take over like workforce jobs, jobs that nobody want to do, or
Cool.
just basically assistants or anything like that.
That's what I was actually about to bring up about like America is
Wow.
Trump's like
Oh.
law like jobs and stuff,
Mhm.
right? Like people running out of jobs. Like if we brought AI, that would just bring it even worse. Like that would just
Yeah.
make it even
That's what
worse in
happened
my
with
opinion.
McDonald's.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
McDonald's. Like I mean, not a lot of people want to work there for their dream job, but still, like it's a first job.
People were revolting. So the thing that happened was that people were protesting in California and went on strike, and then McDonald's sent out a letter to the entire company and said, "You keep revolting and asking for more money, and we're just gonna replace you with computers,
Oh shit.
power to do it." And everyone the next day stopped going on strike. and then there was a section in like Los Angeles that went on strike, and
Yeah.
everyone in the restaurant got replaced.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, those companies, they
Get wrecked.
actually.
I mean, what?
It feels
Okay,
bad.
keep going. Keep going.
Okay, so like in those, I don't know, cause yeah, you guys are a lot younger than me, but
Right.
when working, like they've told me before, like it is possible for them to like get us more money in like in a raise. They just don't want to, and basically, if they
Mhm.
really want to, like dramatically, they can, and they probably are going to, like replace all their workers, employees, with robots, cause it's basically in the long run
So
it's
much
cheaper.
cheaper.
Yeah.
It's way cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta spend like 1,000 now to not spend like 10,000 over the
Well,
course.
it's more like 30,000 because plus
Right. Yeah.
repairs
Just like in a
and
scale.
maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for health benefits.
Mhm.
Right.
And
Like the
or
chances of
any
you
of
getting
those
sued
things.
due to like terrible work
Yeah.
conditions are low.
Mhm.
Just like less overall pain to deal with.
You don't have to pay for uniforms or anything like that.
Right. Right.
Like
Like you think that it's so cheap, but it's really hard to like hold up a worker. Like it's really expensive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You gotta justify the means to what
Yeah.
they want because
Yeah.
you know
You
they're
gotta
just gonna be
eat.
complaining.
Yeah.
Like healthcare is expensive.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And for how many McDonald's, I don't know how many are in,
So
in America,
Let's go
but
back
I
to
do know there's
McDonald's.
quite a bit.
there's like in like I think in like Walmart literally has the statistic that there's a Walmart like for 98% of Americans within 100 miles.
My God, yeah, man,
That's
that's
a
That's
lot.
crazy.
it is crazy.
Mhm. That's pretty crazy.
Cray cray.
I've had people like when working, people would say, I don't want to go to the self checkout line, the
Mhm.
area. Said I don't
Yeah.
want to go there because it's taking people's jobs.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Or there's someone working there, but like, do you really need to say that?
I feel like self checkout is just so much faster.
Yes.
No,
It's
it's
like
not. No, the ones at like CVS are garbage. I swear to God.
yeah,
they're
like
again and again.
but like if you go to Target and they or Home Depot,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Like
that's
Home Depot's got
That's
a
where I
really
work.
good self checkout. PogChamp. But I just feel like they're really like a lot faster because like at the cashier they got like print out the check, how's your day, or just something like that. Just like
Don't talk
stuff
to me.
like just leave me alone. I'm just trying to get in, get my stuff and get out.
just want to
No,
get my
I'm
Doritos.
but but you know, like in the end, AI is like it's gonna be taking jobs eventually, and I've known this like I've not known this I mean, but I've just expected that this is gonna be eventually happening in the somewhat foreseeable future. I don't know. What like how long do you think it would take for them to like for AI to start becoming like a really big thing? Like
I'll probably
10
say,
years. In 10
I
years,
was
yeah.
gonna say like
yeah, I was just saying 10 years,
I'm gonna say 15, but okay.
15, 10 years.
Mhm.
Like I mean that's pretty. I mean that's a pretty good understanding of like why it would be that long, or I mean
Think-
that short,
think
or
about it this
how
way.
long.
When the iPhone 3 or 4 came out, it
Yeah.
was one or the other. Like if you really think about it, people were like, "This is insane!" Like the
Yeah.
touch screen phone, like that was crazy. And
Yeah.
like
Now like
if you think about it,
It's
10 years
crazy.
ago they were thinking in 10 years from now we're gonna have AI everything. So
yeah, that's
how
true,
fast technology moves.
right? Like people like
It's
in
crazy.
1990 we were supposed to have like flying cars by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we do, but they're not great.
Yeah, I mean, there's like magnetic trains. Yay, cool.
That's
Kinda
actually really
gliding.
cool.
Yeah, those are cool. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just like flying cars, though.
There is some of the our like stuff that is very outdated. So like
Oh yeah.
in the US, like our train system is super outdated. But if you go to like, like Japan, Korea, or even like maybe even the Europe, their
Yeah, even
trains
in
are
London.
yeah, it's like pretty advanced now, but we have like
Oh yeah.
it's gross
Mm.
Did you
Yeah.
know that Korea has the most advanced toilets in the world?
and the fastest internet.
Yeah, because they have like
7G.
like LAN cafes everywhere. Well, I mean that
What do
doesn't
you
make
mean?
that big of a difference, but like, I wish we had LAN cafes here. I miss those.
Could you imagine if you were living on 7G and had to come to 4G? like cutting your internet.
God,
What?
I would kill myself.
What the
Yo,
fuck?
it would be sad.
Fucking brats.
Like, why is Google taking more than a second to load?
Wow.
More than a nanosecond,
That's when
kind
I
of triggered.
that's when I give up on life. I'm done.
Yeah.
Um yeah, I mean technology is going faster and faster, but it's almost like, are we ready for it? Like, are you guys ready to have, like, let's say, like, what, in 5 years you guys start living the AI life, hashtag AI.
Hashtag AI the cool kid.
Yeah, and what, like, would you really, like, let's say, like, not get a license? I'll just use my Tesla and just literally have your whole, like, life depending on AI. Would you guys even do that?
I mean,
No.
at least get the basics
It'd
and
make you
then
kind of
like
lazy.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
basically everything's making AI is
It,
making you
it's
lazy.
it's gonna make us more lazier than we already are, or like coming to be.
Mhm.
Like
couldn't do that.
I feel like like just the U.S. is just slowly getting lazier and lazier as time goes on.
Fatter and fatter.
Yeah, fatter and fatter. Just don't eat. Wrong. Go
How are
ahead.
Koreans so skinny, but their internet and technology is so much more advanced?
But
Because they
no
walk
idea.
everywhere.
Because Koreans or just Asians in general,
they take their shit serious.
yeah, they don't mess around.
Yeah, dude. Wong's freaking GM, dude, and he started a year ago.
Wong is 1,000 IQ.
Yeah.
You're not wrong there. I'm joking.
No, but I actually saw the most 900 IQ play in real life. Like, it was pretty. Like, it was like a fight in my math class.
What the fuck?
Like, I'm not even lying.
Sorry.
I'm not even lying. But this is like a 900 IQ play. So they were fighting, right? And they were over like a desk.
Mhm.
And this one kid kicked a chair into his legs, and the kid dropped his hands. You know, like when someone kicks a chair and you kind of like react to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, oh shit, it hurts a little bit. It was like
He's-
surprising.
Yeah, so he goes to like react to it, and he puts down his hands, and he kind of like hunches over, and the other guy who kicked the chair just uppercut him in the mouth and the jaw, and he just starts bleeding
Shit.
and just gets him. I was like, oof,
Oh fuck. This
so
guy got
smart. Like he just kicked the chair into him, so he knew he'd drop his hands, and then just went for it.
Yeah, he just bop him.
you got
900
caught.
IQ play.
But you want to hear 1,000 IQ play?
Wow. Okay, Trey, we get it. You're good at Overwatch.
No. So how can people drown? Just drink the water.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
actually
think-
it's actually like 1,000,000 IQ.
Yeah, just
What
drink
the
like
fuck?
a
Just drink
ton
the
of
water,
liters of
you
water
won't
in,
drown.
like 2 seconds, yeah.
Thank you. Someone sing.
Is
I was
is
drowned because I got a Charlie horse in a pool.
the fuck? Is that correct, Wong, Mr. Lifeguard?
What?
Is that how you're not drown when
Yeah, you just drink the water in like
So-
2 seconds.
The fuck? See, someone's
So
drowning.
if you in the pool,
Yeah.
if you're in the pool,
Mhm.
you just cover your nose and just start drinking. Just start drinking.
The fuck? Is that what you
Drink
tell
Ignore
them?
the chlorine. Just filter out the chlorine. Like your body will do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
And like, why are homeless people homeless? Just buy a house.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
No,
Okay.
that's fucked up. No, buddy, that's
Fucking
fucked up.
Trey's an
Just
asshole.
buy a house.
I'm not an asshole, dude.
Let's
I'm
get
just
joking.
spitting straight facts.
Oh
Wait,
Right,
have you
you
guys
know-
actually ever seen that video?
What?
no.
Where
Yeah,
the
I
chick's
have. Where the
like,
girl,
yeah.
the British girl or whatever, she's like, just buy a house.
How are you homeless? You buy a house.
What the fuck?
The thing about I hate is if you're homeless, like if I was even if I was homeless, I would never ask like children for money. Like
What?
you're terrible. Like I've grown up in New York City, right? If like
Yeah.
you're walking on the street, and I've been with like my friends, and like they'll ask me for money when I was like 10. I was like, seriously?
What did they?
Terrible thing to do.
What did they
Like
say?
you deserve to be homeless. Like you're asking children for money. Like that's so horrible.
Did they say like change or like?
Like not to like take down your opinion, but like, what would you do in that situation if you were homeless and you needed money? What would
Not
you do?
ask children. I would ask. I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe I'd beg for adults, but I would not ask children. That's just below the line. That's just. I just feel like that's rude and like mean. Just mean.
I can see that.
I mean, people get desperate, right?
Yeah, but it's like the whole thing, taking candy from a baby. Like you're asking an ignorant person who hasn't seen the world yet to give you money, for they have no idea what they're giving you money for.
I don't like giving money to homeless, even though I
Nah.
have to, because Like,
I just feel bad though in the end. Like,
yeah, I feel
just-
bad, but like, in you really think about it, like, if they're asking for money, like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna just use it on drugs and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I would only ever buy them food.
Yeah, or water.
Just go
So,
buy a
Mm.
donut from like Dunkin' Donuts and just give it to them.
the fuck, if you're hungry, just buy food.
all right, all right. Okay, I see. Sounds like you. But
The fuck? Here, AI. You guys have any final thoughts or anything?
No.
No.
We got every point.
yeah, I got pretty much every point.
Sure.
To be honest with you.
So you guys would be fine with AI coming over? You're not scared a bit?
Oh no, I'm scared. No, I'm definitely scared. I think everyone
just-
should be.
You only
My
can
opinion.
see so far into the future. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can't
Phrase
say we're
for
gonna
it.
be living on like Mars or something.
Technology's gonna be crazy.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Mm.
God help us all.
Lord help us.
Oh wait, I actually have a question for
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
If you could live on Mars, would you do it?
Yes.
In like a colony.
No.
Yes.
Colony.
You have no internet.
I mean that's fine. I'd rather live on Mars, you know, meet new people.
First
Like,
people live
it's
on Mars.
basically starting a new life.
Just go to another country.
probably.
What?
Not saying like
That's
I'm-
harder.
That's true. I mean, like, start a new foundation. Like, I mean, if you're like, if people didn't like, if you're just feeling like you're struggling, I mean, I don't see why not.
What do you mean I'm struggling?
Like, just like struggling in life, like, not it. You're finding it hard to like meet people, like, just in general.
Do you think
just
that
like-
they would like
It's just
pull
like a
in
reset.
Australia-
Wait a second.
pull in Australia and like settle prisoners there?
Right.
Like,
No,
you know how like okay, so
I think that'd be
well, it's
terrible.
extend like people like Australia and just drop them off and leave, and that was just like prison island.
Yeah. For the English
Yeah.
Empire?
Yeah. Do you think they
Honestly,
would do
I
that
think
again?
Australia is not even real. I think the world is flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Pair Earth Society.
Yo, word doesn't even exist. Like, what is the thing about
What the fuck?
Earth? What is Earth?
Yeah, what is Terra? What is Earth?
What
What is
the?
terrestrial? I
Like-
bet we're living. I bet we're living in a dream. We're all technically robots now.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's actually a thing. Like people do believe that we're all just robots and we're just living a simulation.
But we're
I don't know what it's
we're
called, but-
squishy.
Sims basically.
Yo,
Oh,
I have a
simulation.
Sims, yeah.
I have a
Mhm.
question. I have a question.
Mhm.
What are you guys most scared of? Like the space and everything, or like the deep sea?
Deep sea. Oh my,
We
dude,
have no idea. We know more about the space than we do about the sea.
dude. I would look down and not see anything. Freaks me out. Like
We explored like what
It really
7% of our ocean.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
We've explored like
It's
a
so
ton of
scary.
space.
deep seas.
I'm
I
I'm
don't
more
wanna talk
scared
about it.
about space. I'm more scared about space.
Nah,
mean-
deep sea, because I don't know what the hell is down there.
Yeah, dude. And like I live on this earth,
True.
like
Yeah.
thinking I know what is on here. No.
Yo, imagine with the aliens of the deep sea people. Damn.
Yo, that'd be
Dude,
crazy. if there was,
Aquaman?
like people like under.
Yeah. So basically, we're in space and like aliens, and they're like the
Yeah.
normal human beings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Yo.
there was you know what I understand is like the whole evolution thing. Like there was like there's just this made me think of it because there's a group, there's like a native group in like the Philippines
Mhm.
who were like never have been touched really by society. Like they were like a little bit, but they weren't like discluded or like trying to be
Right.
alone. They were just kind of just chill on their own,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
fishers. And what they do is they're spear fishers. So they dive underwater and they go fishing. But over hundreds of years, their like their pancreases or something have gotten like so large that they're like 4 times the size of ours, like a normal
Fuck.
average human being,
Oh my
and they can
God.
swim underwater for 9 minutes,
Oh my
just
god.
like their average person.
Aquaman.
Just their average person could just hold their breath for like 9
Yo,
minutes.
you
or
know the
something like
world record is like 20 minutes or 30.
What the
that. Yeah,
fuck?
he's from there.
Fucking Percy
fuck?
Jackson.
No, like
What the hell?
there's actually this movie on Netflix. It's called Titan, and it's basically where we like force evolutionize humans to live on the moon Titan by Saturn.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Because they think that there's water on Titan.
Yeah, like Titan, and then they make them like try to like breathe underwater, like let the oxygen in the water like soak through their skin, so they never have to come up to breathe.
What
It's
the fuck?
it's
Do you guys
cra-
think-
it's crazy, honestly.
There's things living on Titan because Titan has all the conditions.
I
For
think
life.
there used to be. I don't think there is anymore. I'm honest.
Mm,
Because I forgot
I don't
there's like
know,
a
though.
liquid on that planet, and I forgot what it was, but it like something could live in it.
Isn't it like just straight up nitrogen? Like
Sure,
most
but, like-
nitrogen?
Nerds.
Yeah,
I mean, I watched the movie. Okay, like, it's trippy.
I don't know, but what do you think is living up there if there is anything living up there? Do you think it's like a bacteria or like a?
I think it's bacteria for
it
sure.
could be, yeah.
It's definitely bacteria. I
That's
wouldn't doubt it.
technically an alien.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
it technically is, right? It could be like a symbiote, take over human bodies.
That's gonna be so anticlimactic though, when they're gonna be like, "Oh, we found an alien on Venus or some crap or like something like that. Like, we found an
Uranus.
alien on Mars,"
And then
they're
it's
like,
like,
it's just like a piece of bacteria, and they're like, and I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
god, this proves all our facts.
be cool, but it would just be like, really? Like, it couldn't have been like a dude.
Yeah,
That would be
honestly.
so much cooler, like if it was like an alien, but it's not. Like it's like a bacteria.
You know how people would freak out if it's a dude?
It's just like hi, my name is Chad.
Yeah, I've been watching you guys for a couple million years. You guys
The
look
fuck?
okay. I guess I'll stop by
Fuck.
or something like that. That'd be weird, honestly. I'm kind of trippy.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
yeah.
The scary bit cool. Cause I want to know, like in space, I want to know if there's anything, like, just element-wise, like stuff that we don't have on Earth, but on other planets is like different. You know, like if like Game of Thrones, like you know how they have Valerian steel, or even in Black Panther, what the fuck is called the metal. Like, what if that
Oh,
actually,
vibranium.
yeah, vibranium? What if that actually exists, but like in a different planet?
I mean, I
Damn.
wouldn't doubt it. Like we're
Actually-
technically all like one rock. We came from one rock,
Mhm.
You know, on Uranus and Neptune, it rains diamonds, right?
dude.
yeah,
How
that's what I heard.
bro?
Yeah. Like,
Diamond
could you
farms,
imagine?
dude. Play some Minecraft on there. Get my
Could you imagine
my
if a company
diamond
got
sword.
there,
Yo, they'd be rich, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
You would
control
honestly
the
would be.
planet?
I
Like,
heard
maybe
that.
in the future, countries will be planet controlled, like by Germany for some random reason. or
Oh
something
no,
like that.
please.
No, no way.
Uh, no, thank you.
Space Wars would be so cool.
Yeah,
Like real
yeah,
life
dude.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Did
I-
you-
but-
oh, never mind.
like bringing up planets and stuff. I hope we do get we start, actually starting to move out.
Move out.
If that-
Yeah.
yeah, like move out of here because I'm
Getting
not saying
boring.
like Earth is dying or anything, but every family is having like 4 or 5 kids, and like every movie I see has to do with population density. Like Venom, like Venom brought it up a little bit, like 2 or 3 generations away from going away, like just because of starvation.
Earth is a
That
dead.
Titan movie. Yeah,
Earth is
like
a
I'm not saying it's a
dead
dead planet. I'm just
yeah.
saying like, it's like I'm ready. I'm ready to go. See ya. I'm out.
Let's just kill all half of the people here, and then pop back.
Thanos.
Right.
Thanos had the right idea. Oh yeah, and Avengers: Infinity War, just like
Mhm.
that movie had an idea, but not to like poop anybody's dreams, Just saying.
Fuck.
That'd be like half your family would die though. That would kind of suck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
but like for
But
the
then there'd be no
greater
fucking that
good.
nobody died.
I'm not saying I'm gonna freaking like blow up the world and kill half the people. I'm just saying like, can we chill on having like 10 kids per family, please?
Freaking damn. I mean,
Yeah, China just lifted their 2 children ban, didn't they?
Wait, what?
They
Can
did.
you like repeat that? You were cutting
I
off.
thought they were only allowed 1 kid.
no, now it's two
Yeah.
because Wong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that in China's like if you have 1 kid, they're gonna most likely gonna be a boy. So because everyone's wants to have a boy, they're gonna run out of girls. So they have like kind of a there's more boys than girls in China.
Really? No
I
way.
don't know
Really?
anything about China.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot
Are you
more.
serious?
yeah.
No, except for like
Because
the normal shit, but not like
There's
specifically.
no way that could be a thing because,
it
like,
was like
statistically,
What?
when you have a kid, you should 75% of the time you're supposed to have a girl.
What?
it was
Yeah. Google it. Not even
thing
joking.
is if you had a boy, you were allowed to have a second kid, but if you had a girl, you were only allowed to have one kid.
In
So
China?
like because they think thought if you generally when you're a man and if you have a boy, you're gonna generally have boys.
Yeah.
You might have a girl, but like you're generally probably you're more likely to have boys, and you're more likely to have girls. So they were just like, if you have a girl, only one kid. If you have a boy, though, you can have two.
But like, what if you have triplets?
um,
I don't think they can stop you. I think there's exceptions.
Okay, I just thinking like some people are like
Imagine.
that'd be kind of weird. Or
I-
not weird, just be like kind of bending the rules.
I've even
Or I
heard.
know I wouldn't say bending the rules actually.
I've even heard that because of like the one child like before when they had it, the one child like policy
Mhm.
that when they do go to like when let's say like they're pregnant, they would go to the doctor and they'll see like the sex. If it is not like a boy, then they would do an abortion. And
Yeah, a lot of times they do an abortion.
yeah, so basically I think what people like once one solution for it was to not have like the machine to see. So they'll just be like surprised.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, I think China has the right idea though.
On
I
what?
think
Abort.
on just controlling the population with how many kids you can have.
That was just sexism, though, mostly. It was just.
Yeah, I know, but like I think they're taking a step in the right direction to help it because
Well, they
like,
have
we've-
to. They
Yeah,
really are populated.
our population is growing exponentially, and it's like every day I hear someone having a kid.
Or like.
I'm
Okay.
not even joking. That's the thing. Like my mom will be scrolling through Facebook. Oh, Diana had a kid. Karen had a kid. Like I'm like, please. Like I'm sorry, but
What? I'm sorry for what?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
for-
Like just like to feel bad, but or just to get angry about it. But like I'm tired of everyone having a kid. I'm really starting to get tired of it. Just like you're
Like, just
really
let them
killing
have a
us.
kid, dude. What are
I'm
you-
sorry.
You really hate kids that bad?
I don't hate kids. I don't like how everyone wants to have 50 million kids all the time.
Oh.
Like I'm sorry.
I don't think
I'm
a
really
lot
sorry.
of people wants like a lot of people want like 15 million kids
Yeah.
at one time though.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Japan
like
is
my
like
sister
so
has 4.
overpopulated.
My sister has 4 kids. My mom grew up in a family of 6. My
Yeah,
dad,
but that was
my
like in
dad-
the old days.
Yeah.
yeah, like but I grew up in a family of 3. Like
Okay,
I
that's
just
normal.
like
grew up in a
that's
family of
that's
5.
normal, but like honestly,
normal.
I feel like we need to limit to like 1.
Well, you
And then
One?
One, yo, the
Yeah.
child is
What?
gonna be so like lonely.
Like 5 is good.
what? What the fuck?
we need to no like in order for us to control our population, we need to have a higher birth or a lower birth rate than our death rate.
You
That's the only way we can really control it.
you want to know why like back then why they had so many kids, right?
No, I do not know.
It's because like back then their medicine wasn't that good, so they had more kids, so they had more chance
Right.
for them. Well,
Okay,
I
that
thought
makes
you didn't
sense.
know.
Oh, like no, like I didn't know that. Like
The only reason that the population is growing is because old people aren't dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's an
'Cause
up
people
and
are having
down.
more kids.
We must kill all old people. No, I'm joking. No, don't but, like.
Because
no, like I'm not saying to kill people. I'm just saying for us to control and how many.
I'm joking.
No, yeah, like
Starting to sound like Hitler.
all right, guys, we got this.
He did when you turned 65. You got killed.
It happens.
Or not 65. I don't know the exact age, but it was like
I
they used to
know.
just burn old people. I was like, ew.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm
But-
They just killed you.
I'm
So
down
just-
for a Hunger Games.
No, I would. No, no thanks.
Nah, games in real life? Hell no.
Wow, I was kind of.
I'm good.
Yeah, no. Imagine getting drafted into that.
No, thank you.
Yo, everybody will be so sad around you though.
What if they had like a random draft per country, and then every country sent like their like a random draft, and then like they threw them all onto an island, and just everyone fought it out.
I mean, dude, that would be stupid.
Aren't there like
Wouldn't
142
people like
countries?
revolt or some shit? Like
Yeah,
rebel?
people would definitely
Hell
revolt.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But some
And
people
like,
wouldn't. Some people
But
would
like,
like,
yeah, some people wouldn't. But like, when it comes to them, like somebody in their family gets drafted, they will want to fucking rebel or some shit. I
yeah,
don't know.
like I talked to this with my mom one time about like population, and she brought up a really valid thing of people don't like being told what not to do and what to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
hey, you can only have one kid type of thing. People would probably revolt, to be honest.
I
Just
see.
like,
happened in China.
sadly, they would revolt.
That's what happened in China, but then they got killed.
That,
So
you,
it's
you
not
gotta
revolt.
you gotta control the people. Come on, Trump, where you at, buddy? Oh wait, never mind. The government shut down.
You
My
think
bad.
that's a good thing?
What?
Government shutdown.
No, no, not the I need to do my taxes.
You
The
don't have to. Government shutdown. Who's gonna collect it?
fuck, IRS.
No, I
Um,
think government shutdown is retarded, but I don't want to get into
the
politics.
whole like if like you tell someone to do something, but they'll do what they want to do either way. You think that's good? Like
No, I think it's bad. I think
thought
it's
it was
bad
good.
and good because it helps with moral or like not moral. It just keeps the population happy.
Mhm.
It keeps people happy. But being told what not to do makes them angry. You know, like not everyone can get what they want, but I mean,
Like if you
Yeah.
base it on like you like Overwatch, right, Trey? So
Of course.
so someone tells you like
I
you
play
know
it every day.
kill yourself. You're not gonna do it, right?
No.
Exactly,
I'm
right?
right.
So like when they tell me like, oh, you know, get off Hanzo, go kill yourself. I'm gonna live harder. I'm gonna keep on playing Hanzo harder when they do
Yeah,
that,
right.
right? That's a good thing.
I mean, I think we need to start bringing it more to the public eye on what to do about the population.
You really don't like population, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. Like
He hates
n-
kids.
But you're
next
trying to build
generation, people are
population,
gonna
though.
start starving.
You know how big Africa is? Like, there's not a lot of people there. Like, there's like a lot of people in Africa, but there really isn't. If you know what I mean. Like, for
Yeah.
how large it is, there's like nobody there.
The whole southern
Africa-
hemisphere is not that populated.
It's just the northern hemisphere
Yeah.
that's really populated. It's just us.
I mean, if Africa would have been like less dry, you know, like a lot of people would live
Yeah,
there.
and, like not to like bring on the meme, but if it had more water, like food,
Wow.
it's so hard to grow
I'm not
anything,
joking.
though.
Hey, I put a warning in there, okay, buddy?
Grow anything there though. It's the driest and the hottest place in the world. Like, I'm not surprised that there's nothing in the Sahara.
Like if Africa was like America or like Europe, like any country, right? A lot of people would live there. Like
yeah,
that's-
it would probably would have a lot more people. Like South Africa, for example. They
yeah.
have like a good tropical growth in their. Well, they have an economy that's kind of different. But they're like Western African nations too are also the same.
hmm
Uh-huh.
Well,
There's
there's.
greenery and you're able to farm. It's like all good.
hmm But Alex, you were saying that Japan's being overpopulated. What makes you say that?
Yeah, do you not see the trains? The videos of the trains?
Train.
Yo, it's packed up, bro.
I mean,
Oh,
India.
Oh yeah, in
Don't forget
cities,
about
yeah.
India, though.
In cities,
just-
yeah.
India, bro. India is so small. Like,
There's an
What?
eighth of the world living on that tiny little peninsula. What?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
honestly, they're growing so fast. The only reason China is just a little bit ahead is because like China
Had a head start.
started earlier. Yeah, they got an earlier head start, and the reason that India's catching up is because China's actually starting to do a little bit about it.
hmm
But like, oh my God, India, woo!
There's so
Oh
many.
my.
It's like the guy in The Simpsons, Apu, I think is his name. He has like
yeah.
20 child, bro.
Funny kid.
Oh my God, dude. It's
Like,
crazy.
If you look at stuff like look at Russia. Like if you take out a map and look at Russia, Russia is so big, but it
Right.
has such a low population. Like I get it's
Right. Because
Siberian
it's like
tundra,
all grassland. There's like
and then you look at
it-
India, and then they're like, if you had to
dense.
take a wild guess on how big it was, it
You
does
can't
not look
like
large
walk
at all.
around a corner without bumping into somebody. Like you just walk, take 2 steps.
There's
Oh,
a
well, there's
billion people there. Like it was the first nation to get 1 billion people.
hmm
That's crazy. I just like
I mean, what do you think would be the best solution to like with this like you want to like nuke the cities or something?
No, no,
Population?
no,
No,
no. I'm not.
no,
I'm
no.
not. I'm not Thanos.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
okay.
doing
Okay,
I'm
Thanoside.
do you
kind
want
of
me to
okay
speak
with it.
realistically or politically correct?
Mm,
Both.
yeah, both.
I mean,
Well, realistically, the only way it's gonna happen is through war. But
yeah, genocide,
Or
war.
plague.
Like honestly, yeah, plague.
politically correct, I would say
Plague
turn into
will
socialist
fix
countries.
it all, but I'm not saying we should have a plague. I'm just saying plague could do it. I'm not saying we should have it.
It wouldn't. It would do something, but it wouldn't do much. It would like think of Ebola. Like
Hey,
see
Black
how-
Death, where you at, buddy?
The fuck?
Bro, there was like a Black Death outbreak in Oregon the other day, or something like that.
The
Oh,
fuck?
what?
My God,
What?
I can't imagine dying to
Like
sickness.
40 people died to the Black Death like the other day.
What's Black Death
Like a-
do?
The
What?
plague. It's
but
a
Romaine lettuce just got recalled because there was
Oh,
That was a while ago though.
a month, and they were like, no matter what the date is on it, just throw it out. And it was gone from
Yeah.
all restaurants and stuff like that. McDonald's had to like they shut down for like a little while because they had to throw it all
Yeah.
out. What's it called? Chipotle had to get a different supplier and ended up dominating the market. It was really weird, but it was just
yeah.
Cause we're like McDonald's.
But in the end, I don't think the world is gonna do it. I don't think enough people see it as it actually is.
yeah.
Like I wish, like honestly, I would run for president just to stop the population from growing.
Do you think something like
Just
that's already
frozen.
going on?
But like,
Just
I don't
honestly.
think the population is that big of a problem though. Like we have
Yeah.
a lot of space.
Yeah, we have a lot of other problems, but
Like
I feel like population, if we don't do something about it now, it's
That's a
gonna
very
get
good
bad.
point.
I
That's
mean, a
really
lot of
really
people are
bad.
just waiting, like everybody are, you know.
What's the global?
But what I'm worried
population?
about is just the random holes that are popping up in like towns and stuff. That like stuff is just falling apart. Like the Earth.
Just live under the sea, bro. Be SpongeBob.
The world is at
Fuck.
7.7 billion people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
hmm
Like if you think of it, like I'm more worried about climate change than anything else. Cause like
Yeah, like,
stuff is-
but I feel like if we controlled the
Whoa.
population, it would slowly help all the other problems too.
Well,
Like with climate change,
Okay.
that's a good point. Yeah.
climate
and then
change
food,
is
like
really
it
crazy.
wouldn't change. Like population is that's like a little key part in everything, in my opinion. Like it would help
Everyone-
with famine. It would help with people like getting homes. Like, and since it wouldn't be as densely populated, it wouldn't spread disease as fast. It would just like I feel like it's a key part in everything that we need to fix. To be honest with you, but not enough people see it as it is, in my opinion.
like every country in the world for one day, just stop using all fossil fuels. Just one day. Just one.
Yeah,
day.
honestly,
24 hours.
Dude,
like no,
A
they need to
lot.
make like, they.
China's done that
Yeah.
before.
They did that. Yeah, I know they did that.
But
but I'm
China
saying, like,
needs to do that. They're like the
I'm
worst.
saying like every single
But we're
country
catching
has
up there,
to
though.
participate in it. Like it knew it only like the stuff like for like people that are sick in
Mhm.
ambulances and police cars are allowed to drive. They should be allowed to drive. Everyone else has to walk or ride a bike. Like
Or have a
Jesus.
Tesla.
That would that,
car,
the
that's
Tesla
it.
car batteries, honestly. But like,
so that would how much do you think we'd like get set back? Like I think that would go back like 10 years in like
I mean,
Fossil
but it's
fuels.
only one day.
Yeah.
a lot though. It's a lot of
One
fossil
day
fuels.
out of all the years that we've been doing this.
Mhm.
But still, it's a lot though.
It is a lot. I'm not saying it's not a lot. I'm just saying like. I mean, I'm down. Like,
I don't know
but
why we don't do that. Like,
but the
that just
people
seems
who are like
okay.
living on paycheck to paycheck, and they need to get the money,
True. Me.
like driving, like let's say your job is Uber. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't see anything wrong with like. I mean, if everyone didn't have work, like I just don't see.
Just don't work.
It's
dude.
really hard to discuss that because a lot of everything nowadays is running on energy and
Like
electronics.
it's either we're gonna do a hard reset, right, or we're just gonna keep going like this, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The problem is though is
Facts.
America should be leading the world in
Right.
global
Come
warming,
on.
but they're not. And that makes me so mad. Like, why is France leading it? Like, I get like France is a great country. Not gonna hate on
Yeah.
France, but they don't have the infrastructure or amount of people that you need to do that. Like, you need a lot of people and money
Hmm.
to do anything. Like, and there's just not that many people in France as there is here.
Yeah, I know. I kind of wish like USA would be leading the charge. You know, like
We were prompted to. We were supposed to. But
yeah, if USA actually started to do something, honestly, we would
We
be
would-
like overall just more liked. Because
Yeah.
you know, I bet
Country?
a lot of people would love America a lot more because like back in like the 1800s or 1900s when people would like come over to USA thinking that it's like a whole holy life.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it's just like nowadays
Dreamland, the promised
we
land.
have Trump trying to put up a wall with borders.
Hey, I'm not even
And-
mad about that because if I
I'm
worked
not
here-
mad about that, but like right now, it's not something we need to be focusing on.
Yeah, but like
as a
he's
people.
paying, he said he'd pay $80 an hour. So I was like, you know what? If I'm building that wall, I'm not that mad because that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but that's
$80
a
an
lot.
hour.
We're already
80
still,
bucks,
we're still
bro.
in debt.
80 bucks an hour,
Everyone's
bro.
still in
That's
debt.
$80 an hour to build a wall. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll start placing bricks tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like,
Sign me up.
Oh my god,
yo,
dude.
that's a lot of money by the hour, and like
It's
that's a
mean,
lot.
but
It's a lot of
Hey,
money
yeah.
and a lot of there's probably and I wouldn't imagine there'd be like 10 workers on that. There's
Yeah.
gonna be people.
And
Me and my
also,
friend-
your physical strength is gonna go like skyrocket, bro.
yeah, you get a workout and $80 an hour. It sounds like a deal to me. And I get to
Yeah.
eat Mexican food. I don't care. Sounds amazing.
Get me. And then like I was watching TV the other day and Trump was like naming off all these scenarios of when illegal immigrants would be causing crimes in America. Not all of them are like that.
So wrong. It's
Not
so
all of them
wrong.
are like that. That's only the people who do that and that have been just like bad people in
Small
general.
percentage. Yeah, that's just like that's so small.
That's like
the people that are
2,
actually
maybe
coming over here-
5% of the pop that comes in. Like some
Yeah.
people are just here because Mexico is 10 times worse.
Yeah, and
Just
the-
like
the thing
crime ways.
it's like the people that are actually doing the crimes are white collared people, like white people. They're like that live here, that grew up in America. Like it's not. You think it's like Tijuana? Have you been to Tijuana lately? Oh my god,
No, I have
Just
that
a-
actually.
it's just
Wow.
truck trade. That's it. You know, for
Yeah.
every one truck that they catch, 5 of them go by for
Mm.
drugs. For every one, there's 5 that go by. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is crazy, dude. And I feel like, but borders aren't something we need to really be establishing right now.
No, it
Like, if
doesn't matter.
anything, we need to be open right now.
Hell
Sadly.
will all do.
Like, yeah, that's just gonna make more enemies. That's not gonna help. Like, I
And
just
like,
Trump.
Just-
the only
just
reason
pull
you're
it out.
in is because you said you would do things. You haven't done anything since you've been elected.
he's only made it worse.
Honestly. And like,
Oh my god, but think of it this way.
uh-huh.
Obama looks now. He had a bad president before him and a bad president after him. This dude looks like the best.
Yeah.
Michelle
like-
Obama for president, 2020, 22, whatever the next year is.
Honestly.
What?
She was running. She said she was gonna run for president.
Who?
No, she did not. She
Michelle.
hates. She almost. You know, she almost left Barack for running for a second term.
Wow. Fuck
Like
him.
she was about to leave him.
Dude, we need
so much.
somebody who like, I don't know, bro.
You,
I
dude.
hon-
Run for
I
president.
don't. I
You'll
don't.
fix
run
our
for
climate change problem. You're obviously gonna fix our population problem.
president. No, but I can't because not everyone will agree with me. Not everyone's like, oh hey, yeah, let's.
But that's
yeah.
the part of like trying to.
Oprah would get, you know how fast Oprah would get elected?
Oh
Like
my God.
nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody hates Oprah.
No.
I've never seen a single person ever talk bad about Oprah.
Yo, I don't like Oprah.
Anyone that would go up against Oprah would just lose. Like there would be like it'd be like 99 votes, 1 vote. Oh wait, no, that's a mistake. 100 votes, 0 for the other person.
Honestly, dude.
Honestly,
Days, it wouldn't even be a competition. She wouldn't even have to advocate. She would have no campaign. I'm running for president. I am president.
Honestly.
It- like, but everyone wants her to run for president, but she does not want to.
Yeah,
It's a shame.
it is honestly a shame. She could do so much.
That's a
She's
lot
so
of pressure.
she's
though.
understood by a lot of people.
yeah.
Yeah, she's been through everything that a human could go through.
Honestly.
Mm. It is a lot of pressure being,
But like
president.
now, like as I'm thinking, like with Trump and stuff, we were screwed either way, if you think about it. Like Hillary or Trump, pick
Yeah,
your
it
poison.
was war or war. So.
Yeah. Like, and like what's my brother like talks about politics a lot because he's in the Marines and he's gonna go on his last deployment to probably Afghanistan.
Okay.
And he always talks about like how Trump isn't focusing on the right thing at the right times, like, and how the military doesn't do like we don't really need a like all we need
We
a
don't need
military for right now is
What are we
just
even
to
using?
show who we're the leader and that we need to
Yeah.
be the leader.
What I
Like,
don't understand is we're fighting a couple wars right now. I get that, whatever.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
But
It
we
stands
just,
lasted forever. Like,
they spent they spent a couple $1 trillion on a plane that could have they said that it would have cost less than half of that to send every kid alive right now in America to college for free.
Hmm.
yeah,
Than half for a one plane, just one
Must
for
be,
the army.
must be a
honestly,
good
dude,
plane.
it's crazy.
Like we all would have gone to college for free if they had just not built a plane.
Yeah.
Honestly, like it's just crazy. Again, the government's not focusing on the right things right now.
That's the one thing I didn't like Obama is he did all that drone crap. That was annoying. I love Obama. Like Obama was great. He did many great
Yeah,
things. Like he
yeah,
was a great president. He always kept us cool, and he recovered after the crash, and he was good about that. But like
Hmm.
that stupid stuff in the Middle East was just
Mhm.
stupid.
Honestly, yeah, it's. And I don't think the people are focusing on the right things too. It's not just the government. Like
No.
we're still complaining on how many genders there are,
Oh my god.
and it's
Who
the most
cares?
frustrating thing.
You guys
No
trying to get
one
me
cares. Like if you have a penis, you're a dude. Okay, like I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but
But like, and if you want to
banned.
change,
I'm gonna
go
cut
ahead.
this part
Don't
out.
shove it in my face.
yeah, you're gonna have to. But jeez, I can't. It's-
I just don't like it. I just don't like how no one, like, there's bigger problems than how you
Mhm.
feel.
Right. Yeah.
I.
In the end, there's
Honest,
bigger problems
well,
in the world right now.
honestly, I think it's because a lot of us are starting to get soft. Too soft.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just
You
think
know.
you need to. I just think we need to address the problem, like how the Earth is kind of melting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your feelings for 20 minutes, like.
Honestly, bro,
We're
what's
just-
wrong with their generation?
We're getting
There's
too
people
soft.
dying all over the world. Like there was like this girl that was in an interview, and she's like, "Yeah, I had to watch my dad get shot by a police officer because he wanted his money for food after my government had collapsed." And I was like, "Jesus Christ!" And then he's like, "I had to run through 4 countries, and then I finally made it to an asylum in Turkey, or whatever like that." And he's like, "I jumped so many borders and I ran from border patrol so many times." He's like, "I was like stabbed and like raped and stuff like that," and I was like, "Jesus Christ!" And he's like, "Yeah, but I'm cool." I was like,
God damn.
What?
he sunk asylum in America, and I was like, Jesus, you've been through the worst things ever, and he was like totally fine. Like, I mean, he obviously wasn't fine. He needed therapy, but like,
Right. I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
then like someone wants to cry because they didn't get into the right college that they wanted or whatever. Like, I mean, that's like a kind of a big deal, but like this person's lived through so much, and it's
Pretty crazy what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But with so much stuff going on, I mean, can we really deal with everything? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a bit too harsh and stuff with it, but like we're getting too soft. We're not really focused on the thing. We're kind of money hungry. We're not really the smartest. Becoming a lot dumber. And then race wise, yeah, I want everyone to be equal now, but can we really end it after like years and years of racism?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big problem that like no one really has a slight idea to. So, I mean,
racism will never end.
What?
It will never end. I'm just telling you right now. It can't end.
yeah, I mean, as much as I want to, I mean,
It
e-
won't.
even if like there is like to minimize it like a lot, like how hard is it to find that solution?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're never gonna get the hillbilly dudes that are living out in the middle of nowhere that have their own ideas. that have no education or influence by the outside world. They'll never change their minds for the next 17 generations
Mm-hmm.
in education
And
or
also, yeah, it's like, and also you can't make everyone happy. There's always gonna be that one group of people who are like, "Ugh, I don't like it, so
yeah,
I don't agree
exactly.
with you."
Yeah. No one really is gonna agree. No, not everyone's gonna agree with you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just facts.
Yeah, that's just the world nowadays. It's like bring back to the old age where everybody just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think nowadays.
What I want to see is like another exploration age. Like I want to live through that, like as another great exploration age. Like you know how like Portugal and Spain and stuff
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
when they started exploring again, but with space. Like I feel like that'd be 10 times cooler.
Dude, that'd be so cool, bro. Dude, I would
Like that would be
move. I would
insane.
go to space, dude. Woo!
We're kind of
I'm gonna
almost
be like
at that point.
80.
No? Oh.
Yeah,
I'd be
we're
like,
starting to
"Hey,
get to that
that's
point.
what's gonna happen."
No, but just imagine if we went to space and then we came back. Like, imagine our economy.
Mhm.
Like, people would want to trade, and then like people would just want to go out there and explore, and then they would like. But some people want to explore for the money, the fame, like the glory, just stuff like that. But like, honestly, that would just blow up our freaking economy if you think about it.
I want like what I want is what I want to know more about is like the treaties that our countries would have to do to that like who gets what, right?
Like,
Over it,
what do you mean?
or is it all of ours? Like Antarctica,
It's
the treaty
split.
for Antarctica.
It's split into like nations.
Nah, that would just create conflict though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
No, it's
when you
already
bring
split though, isn't it?
stuff like that. No, I think it's like Antarctica where it's just everybody's.
What? I thought it was split.
You know what I mean? Like it's
I swear I thought it was
Just-
split.
With what?
no, it's just
I was driving, thinking.
it's just scientists there, honestly.
Yeah. Well, who would want to live there? You know, it's like that land. Do you really want to claim that land? Is it really useful?
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah.
How much oil do you think is on
Problems, world problems nowadays.
Mhm. So, Trey, you want to nuke people to get rid of population?
No, I'm not
No,
gonna
it's-
do
it's-
genocide.
It's fine. I mean, you don't have to say it.
Okay,
Alex,
Nobody
thanks.
has
I
a good
appreciate
career.
you respecting my opinion.
it's okay. I
But,
just-
just get ready. You guys gonna be drawn, so vote for me for president.
I actually like. I wouldn't mind living through like another world war, even though like
What the fuck?
no, but like okay,
What?
but like not
What?
not nukes included. Does that make Like,
I would not
Yeah,
want to live.
nukes were way OP. They definitely.
Yeah,
need
they-
them.
Anyways,
too
like,
They need to nerf.
Yeah, they weren't balanced.
because
Yeah,
I think
whoever
One
developed
shot,
that
one kill
should've-
to an entire society. Okay, buddy.
because like I feel like it's so boring because like all we see is like the little minor wars and stuff like that, but like
minor.
hold on, I'm getting to it. You know, like
he's building
like,
up. He's getting to the point.
you don't think it'll be kind of cool or to like out of nowhere you see fucking planes driving like through New York or no, hold on, I'm not done. So like
I don't mind.
see-
I don't
yeah,
live in New York.
so parachuting like and you see fucking North Koreans and like and you say hey and then like you guys are being attacked and then like World War like 3 started but there's no nukes, right? And then like you live through that war, like let's say the war lasted like what 3-5 years and like you have a story to tell. You like I lived through the World War 3. You don't think that would be kind of cool?
but and
Wars, nobody talks about it.
yeah,
That's what
exactly.
happens. Like people in Paris that lived through it, no one talks about it. They're like, war? What war? Like no one when Paris got taken over, it was like a huge deal for the world.
But
'Cause
we didn't
that
get take
meant
over.
that
We don't get
Germans
take
were
over.
winning.
We don't get take over.
Yeah, but I'm saying that even if they got to New York, that would be such a big deal. Like, you know
Mhm.
how long it's been since another country has been on New York territory? Like, it's been a long time. It's been like, what, 500 years?
What?
Almost?
Oh whoa. Wait, really? No.
500 years, yeah.
Wait.
Think about it.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
1800s?
No,
Yeah,
that's
40.
1500s
Yeah,
like 200
ish.
years.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ish.
500
300 years,
years.
400 years.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's been a while. Like, it would be really weird if one of the biggest, most, like, sounds, like, financially booming cities in the world got taken over by another country, or even had a war at. Like, that would be a
Well,
huge thing.
not New York. I'm just saying, like in general, like we get attacked, like anywhere in the U.S. You don't think it would be kind of cool, like, oh my God, it's World War III, and you lived through it and stuff like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
I get what you're saying. Like, it would be like a night. It would be like a different experience, but it would
Yeah.
be scary.
Yeah, it would. But like just like let's say someone told you this, like this is gonna happen, and but like everyone, like you and everyone you know and care about is gonna be safe. Just letting you know this is gonna happen, and it's only gonna last for like a little bit. You don't think of like, oh, then I'm okay with it.
You just like the pure anarchy of it, like just the anarchy
Yeah.
type situation. I think it'd be. Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Like like you tell your kids like, oh, I lived through this. You guys don't know shit. You know.
Or word flex, dude.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. You know.
Most people don't talk about it though. Like after they live through something like that, they usually don't want to talk about it because they're afraid because they probably did stuff during the war that they
Oh
don't
my
want to talk
True.
about.
I know.
Yeah.
What you mean. But there's some other people. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. I'm guessing. Do you guys have anything else to say?
No,
Anything you
not
want to bring
really.
up? You know.
No.
Nope, I got all my lovely frustrations off.
I mean, do you want to talk about why were you laughing at me, Trey?
Nah, we're gonna have to save that for another day.
Ooh,
How about for the next podcast?
there's
Okay.
some beef.
Builds the suspense, you know.
Okay. Hopefully, this will be okay to go on YouTube.
What episode is it?
Fuck if I know,
5.
dude. 6,
6. I
Six?
think 6.
100. I don't know. Um,
6.
Four. It's
500?
It's five. Yeah, because
999?
for -1. I don't know. Here.
No numbers.
I'll do the outro. All right. Thank you for joining us. Trey. Any last words? Anything you want to give? My no viewers. Anything you want to say? Like.
Stop having kids.
Okay.
Wait, what?
All right.
I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Do not have kids. Get infected with disease, and yeah. Where can they follow you? Your, sir. Dad.
Twitch.tv/darken_OW. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you could connect it to your Twitch account, and then you can get a free sub to your favorite streamer every 30 days.
Okay. And he also has a YouTube channel. I'll post that. I don't know if he has an Instagram. I don't know.
No, I don't have an Instagram.
Or anything.
I have a private.
Okay. Wong. Anything
Mhm.
last you want to say?
Not really. Goodbye. Yes.
Can they follow you?
Thanks for
somewhere?
watching. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for
You're
watching.
listening. I don't know.
Twitch.tv/_ Agos_44 or whatever it is.
It's not even mine, but yeah,
I
I'll put
know
that.
as well. We're gonna have
Okay.
to self promo.
Alex. Anything last words you want to say, or where can they follow you at for more? Alex.
I doubt they want more of me, but like,
Whoa, that got real
comment.
fast.
Put your Discord tag in. Come on,
my Discord
for
tag
a
is
moment.
Oh my god.
6488.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Expose.
Boom. All right.
Boom.
Thank you for joining. If you got through this video, and if you didn't leave, thank you so much. Please tell your friends. Subscribe. Give this video or my other videos a like. Please. I need to pay taxes.
Oh.
And yeah.
With what
Um,
government?
uh,
You're not gonna come collect
Weird
it.
flex,
nobody's
but
working.
okay.
yeah. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, please. Leave a like and bye. See you next time.